Hey guys, welcome back to Von Kettle Kitchen. So tonight I am going to be making a buffalo chicken mac and cheese in my crock pot multi-cooker, so you can use this for an instant pot recipe as well. So there's a couple move-in compartments, so let's get this started so we can eat. Alright, so first I'm going to turn the pot onto the saute and brown. And we'll start it. I'm going to crisp up the rest of my bacon. I'm going to use the bacon as a topper, but I love how this pot just browns up and crisps the bacon up really well. And I don't ever cut it with a knife. I always use scissors. So I'm just using my poultry shears. So bear with me. I always put the bacon and or sausage, if I'm cooking with sausage, into a cold pan, and I let it go and heat up with the pan. That helps render out any of the extra fat, which makes it nice and crispy. Or like with sausage, it makes a nice little crust. So, let me finish chopping up this stuff. I think this is the most tedious part of it, really. All right, almost done. So, I also have turkey tenderloins. You can replace that if you want to instead of the chicken if you have that. During Thanksgiving, when everything was on sale, I bought a couple whole roasting turkeys, or whole turkeys, and I butchered it down myself. So I have like the tenderloins, I have the breast, so we have separate meals, just so we don't have to cook a whole turkey. If we don't want to, we can just cook either the legs. I portioned it out as legs, breast, and tenderloins, and any of the bones I had used it for stock. So let's put this away. I'm gonna give my hands a wash as well, because it is a raw pork product. Okay, I can already hear it starting to brown up a little bit. Well, starting to saute. So, while that's going, I have a bowl. I got some turkey tenderloins. I know I said it was a chicken, buffalo chicken, but still tastes the same. So these are the size of the tenderloins that you get from a turkey. Right. So, I'll wash my hands again. So I love Frank's Red Hot. I get the wing sauce. That's like this. So I'm just going to drizzle the remaining hot sauce. I have more, so don't you fret. Remaining hot sauce. Grab my tongs. So I'm just going to let these kind of chill out for a little bit while the bacon cooks. And I have the rubber ones because I do have a non-stick insert. Break up some of the bacon. All right. So you're also going to need a pound of pasta. I am just using regular penne. You're going to need ranch dressing, a little bit of butter, just some shredded cheese, just like 4 ounces, 3 ounces, it's up to you. Cheese is cheese, we're going to be sprinkling that on the top. A whole brick of cream cheese as well. And I'll show you exactly how all of this gets incorporated. So for right now, the bacon is just going to keep going. Let me just give you a heat. You can have the bacon keep going until it's brown. It's going to take about 7 minutes. And then we'll continue with the poultry. For extra accessories, I have a plate with paper towels on it so I can let the bacon drain. Just a key point, when you are cooking up bacon like this, if it calls for 3 or 4 slices, always cook double because you know you're going to eat some. I have a bowl. This is what I'm going to be mixing the cream cheese mixture in, and I'm going to be shredding the poultry in here as well. I have a 13 by 9 casserole dish. You have the tongs with the rubber. You have the top of the Instant Pot or your multi-cooker. So this is still starting to brown up. It is smelling delightful. This bacon is forever the best. Starting to get a little bit of color, so we're going to continue to cook. Right. So now that the bacon is nice and crispy, I'm going to take it out of the pan. Need a wider surface. I just put it on the paper towels to absorb any extra fat because I want it to make sure it gets crispy. I don't want it to be soggy. This has literally been the easiest way I have ever cooked bacon in my life. Even with having the oven, sometimes my alarm goes off because of the heat when I open the oven. There is no smoke. I have no grease splatter, which usually is why I use the oven and a baking sheet. But that's that. All right. So I'm gonna add about a half a tablespoon of butter into the bacon fat. Excuse me. Add the poultry in. Add about a cup of water. You need 3 cups in total. There we go. So I'm going to stop that because I want to put it on the poultry. So I'm going to seal it up. Make sure the valve, actually let me just make sure everything is kosher. Alright. The valve is shut. We're going to go on to poultry. We're going to do it for 14 minutes. On high. We're going to start. So now this is going to cook in 14 minutes and then you'll see what happens. All right, so the timer has gone off. I'm gonna hit stop and quick release. So I have a bowl here. I'm actually going to, I have a 1/4 cup of the wing sauce. I opened up so it'd be easier, the cream cheese. And I have 1 cup of Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm gonna get 2 forks for shredding. I have sprayed the casserole dish. Right. Make sure you always open away from you. Out. Right. So I'm going to shred this up real quick. Let me move it over to the side. So I'm not going to make you watch slowly as I shred. So we're going to add in the 8 ounces of cream cheese, the 1/4 cup of hot sauce, and the cup of ranch. You can definitely use blue cheese if you want to, or you can do this ranch and then you can stir in, I would say if you're going to put it in the Instant Pot, do about a 1/4 cup of blue cheese crumbles. So now we're just going to mix this all up. So now we are going to add in the 1 pound box of amazing penne. plus the additional 2 cups of water. I'm going to add in this mixture. Find a clean space to hold it, just so you guys can kind of see it so I don't block you. So I'm actually going to use a spatula because I want all that yummy flavor in there. Gonna need this spoon and a few. Wipe my fingers. So, top is gonna go back on. Close that. And we're gonna set it on manual. So, for the crock pot, we don't have a manual. If you have the Instant Pot, you do have the manual. So I'm gonna put this on rice and risotto. I'm going to bump the time down to 4 minutes and start. So as always, you just want to make sure that you release any of the pressure before we take any of the pasta out. So that's going to take about a minute or so. So the lid is off. We're going to give it a nice stir in the pot first. Make sure that all that nice cheese and everything. Sorry if you guys have a glare. So now we're going to transfer it to the casserole dish. So, I'm going to stop that because it automatically goes to the warm cycle. Put that there. I'm going to run and grab some pot holders. If you have the rubber or silicone ones, that'd be probably best for you to use. There we go. And the nice thing about the nonstick is pretty much all of it comes out. So I put that on the stove top. All right. So now here's comes the cheese part. Let me see if I can get this out of the way a little more. You put on as much or as little cheese as you want to. I'm just going to sprinkle and cover the whole top. So it'll probably be about a cup of cheese, cup and a half. If you guys haven't told, well, not haven't told, if you guys haven't been able to tell, I do love my cheese and I love my bacon. So I used about 1.5 cups. This is from the crispy bacon that we cooked in the beginning. We have a runaway. Right. So now I'm just going to pop this in the oven. I apparently didn't check it first. Good thing I didn't turn it on. So what I do is when I do the broil cycle, I put it in the middle. I shut it at first, turn on the broil onto high. In about a minute, I will crack the oven open so nothing burns. All right, so we're going to take this guy out. Bear with me. And nice and golden. So this is my Instant Pot crock pot multi-cooker buffalo chicken mac and cheese.